He's played in 3 playoff games, this being his 4th, and he has been tremendous in all of them. Doesn't turn the ball over. Put the kiss of death on him. I think I'll shut up now.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the smartest, wildest, and most unexpected NFL plays that left defenses scratching their heads.
That looks like something you see on the internet, Darryl, with all these trick plays.
Number 10, Antoine Randall's game-clinching pass. Quarterback Ben Roethlisberger took the Steelers to the Super Bowl in just his 2nd year in the league. But it was a wide receiver who threw the pass that put the game away in the 4th quarter against the Seahawks.
And they pitch it to the left, and now here's the handoff on the reverse to Antoine Randle. He's going to throw it down the field.
Randall played quarterback at Indiana University, where he proved that he could run, pass, and catch. He was drafted by Pittsburgh as a receiver in 2002 and got to put his passing talent to work again in Super Bowl 40. With the Steelers up 14-10 and just under 9 minutes left to play, Roethlisberger handed the ball off to Randle, who launched it 43 yards downfield to Hines Ward.
Randle, he can throw. He was a quarterback in college, and he's thrown a touchdown to Hines Ward in the Super Bowl.
From there, it was a very short trip to the end zone.
43 yards, and sooner or later, they're going to run a gadget.
Number 9, Tom Brady runs the Statue of Liberty. The score was tied after halftime of this 2007 AFC divisional playoff game between the Patriots and the Jaguars.
Gerard with the throw and the catch. It's made. What a catch. What a throw. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
At the beginning of the 3rd quarter, Brady led the Pats on an 82-yard drive that culminated in his unique spin on this classic trick play. The Jags were expecting either a direct snap or a handoff to running back Kevin Falk. Instead, Brady took the snap and held onto the ball, leaving the defenders totally confused.
And Brady still has the football. What a fake to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, New England!
With zero pressure on the QB and wide receiver Wes Welker open in the end zone, the touchdown completion was a cinch.
See how close he is? They fake like he's got it. Look at the defense react. And oh my gosh, nobody covers it in the back of the end zone.
Number 8, the Mountaineer Shot. It's the 2nd quarter. You're down 13-7, and it's 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. Do you kick a field goal or try for a quarterback sneak? How about neither? Instead, the Dolphins line up in an unusual formation, with the center snapping the ball directly to punter Matt Hawk. Kicker Jason Sanders lines up to the left side of the field. You can almost see the looks of confusion on the defenders' faces. After the snap, no one bothers to cover Sanders, and he strolls into the end zone almost untouched.
Hawk, the punter, takes the snap, and then the toss to the end zone for the touchdown to the place kicker, Jason Sanders.
Hawk easily lobs the ball to him, completing the first ever punter-to-kicker touchdown pass in the NFL.
Nobody here. I mean, where's he going to go? He's going to try to run this ball? Not quite. There's too many Eagle defenders, but watch your kicker. I'm just going to block. No, I'm not. I am a receiver.
The Dolphins would go on to win this 2019 matchup in a shootout.
Do you realize how many fantasy football teams you help out today with that touchdown catch?
Depends who has me on their team, who believed in me.
Number 7, Music City Miracle. Near the end of this AFC wildcard game, the Bills scored a field goal to put them up by 1 point.
For the game. He got it.
With 16 seconds left, it looked like the Titans' playoff run was over. Then a miracle happened.
Taken by Neal. He gives it to Wycheck. Wycheck, that looked like a forward pass.
Fullback Lorenzo Neal fielded the kickoff and handed the ball off to tight end Frank Wycheck. He then threw a lateral pass to wide receiver Kevin Dyson, who ran 75 yards untouched to the end zone.
Dyson down the sideline. Dyson's going to go all the way. And there is no flag.
For a while, there was some controversy over whether the pass was indeed a lateral, but later analysis showed that the refs made the right call.
And the more I saw it, there was no evidence that it was forward. In fact, it looked straight across or maybe very slightly backwards. I told Bob, I'm going with a legal play, and he says, okay, here we go.
Just a few weeks later, the Titans took their first and only trip to the Super Bowl, where they lost to the St. Louis Rams. Number 6, the annexation of Puerto Rico. Also known as the Fumblerooski, some version of this play has been kicking around for decades. In the family classic Little Giants, Rick Moranis' Pee Wee team gave it a new name and used it to score a 99-yard touchdown in the final seconds of the game.
Come on! I'm gonna score a touchdown! I'm gonna score a touchdown! Oh, no, you're not!
The Panthers ran their own take on it in 2011. Cam Newton took the snap and handed it off to fullback Richie Brockle between his legs. Newton then executed a spin move to the right as Brockle ran to the left and into the end zone.
Look at this. Brockle's got the ball going to the left. He'll score. Talk about the college playbook. The Texans had no clue.
To be fair to the Texans, most of them didn't bite on the fakeout, but they also didn't react fast enough to the handoff, allowing the runner to score.
See, there's the snap, all right? And it looks like Cam Newton's getting it. But Richie Brockle, in the up-back position, ends up with the football.
Number 5, Rams punt misdirection. The Rams had a 2-score lead on the defending Super Bowl champion Seahawks when they pulled off this incredibly sneaky punt return in 2014. Both the blockers and the defenders swarmed to one side of the field, where Tavon Austin pretends he's about to catch the punt. But the ball is actually headed toward the far sideline, where Stedman Bailey waits for it.
Ryan punting it away. Austin back deep. And the punt taken on the far side by Stedman Bailey.
Thanks to Austin's Oscar-worthy fakeout, no one is anywhere near Bailey when he catches the ball, and he sprints 90 yards for a touchdown.
The Seahawks were faked out by Austin. He set up for the return on the left side. The kick went to the right, and it's Bailey who takes it back 86 yards for a Rams touchdown.
The Bears almost pulled off an identical play 3 years earlier, but it was called back on a holding penalty.
Penalty flag comes down as the catch is made on the far side of the field by Knox. A total deke by Devin Hester. A flag is down, however, back inside the 20.
Number 4, Chargers run the Bummerooski.
Tomlinson entered the game with 26 touchdowns. His fullback, Lorenzo Neal, isn't catching up to him anytime soon. But a little trickery narrowed the gap.
This might be one of the most complicated executions of this classic trick play. Named after former Oilers and Saints coach Bum Phillips, the Bummerooski is another variation on the Fumblerooski. In their second matchup against the Broncos in 2006, Chargers quarterback Phillip Rivers took the snap and handed off the ball between the legs of Lorenzo Neal. Rivers then faked a handoff to running back Vincent Jackson, and both he and Rivers ran to the right.
There's a fumbled snap. No, they give it to Neal. He picks it up. He runs left side, barrels his way over the goal line. Touchdown! Lorenzo Neal's first in the air.
Neal, meanwhile, ran to the left, barreling through defenders and in for the touchdown.
Rivers gets the snap and then steps to his right and hands it through Lorenzo's legs like a reverse snap.
Well, like it's the Harlem Globetrotters down there.
Number 3, Dan Marino's fake spike. In this 1994 matchup against the Jets, the Dolphins were down 3 points with less than a minute left in the game. They got a first down on a Marino pass to Mark Ingram Sr., setting up 1st and goal on the Jets' 8-yard line with 38 seconds to go.
And one at the 18-yard line, and Marino completes inside the 10, has a first down.
The offense then rushed to get set at the line of scrimmage as Marino motioned for a spike to stop the clock. At the snap, the defensive line barely moved, assuming Marino would throw the ball to the turf. Instead, he floated an easy pass to Ingram in the end zone, leaving the Jets and the commentators stunned.
We are seeing another spectacular effort by Marino, who fires. Touchdown!
It was a brilliant piece of deception that sealed the win for the Dolphins.
They catch the Jets napping. They're just standing there.
They froze. It appeared that Marino was going to try and stop the clock. Instead, he connected for the 4th time with Mark Ingram.
Number 2, Saints ambush the Colts. This might be the gutsiest play ever called in a Super Bowl. Down 10-6 at the half, New Orleans shocked everyone by starting the third quarter with an onside kick.
Onside
onside kick to start the second half.
Head coach Sean Payton later revealed that the team had practiced the play all week ahead of the big game.
Boy, you're talking about not afraid. Sean Payton, he said big games, you got to make tough decisions.
It was a huge risk because if the Colts recovered the kick, the legendary Peyton Manning would get the ball at midfield, and the Colts almost did recover it. As players from both teams piled on top of the ball, it was unclear which side had possession. After what seemed like an eternity of pushing, shoving, and yelling, the refs finally made the announcement, Saints ball.
And it's Saints football. They recover the onside kick. What a fearless start to the second half.
The Saints would go on to win 31-17. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Pat McAfee recovers his own onside kick. No other kicker could have made this look so easy.
Onside kick try. McAfee recovers his own kick.
Seahawks fake field goal. Punter John Ryan finds rookie tackle Gary Gilliam for the Seahawks' first score.
And they're going to fake it. Ryan going to float it for the touchdown. Seattle back in it.
Robert Newhouse's pass to Golden Richards. It was the first touchdown ever thrown by a non-quarterback in a Super Bowl.
Fires it deep for Goldie Richards. Touchdown!
Fake punt sleight of hand. Oilers punter Reggie Roby pulls off a magic trick to get a first down.
Fake. They've got the end around and they've got the first down and more.
Ty Montgomery's kick recovery out of bounds. This smart move gave the Packers an extra 15 yards for free.
Watch Ty Montgomery. See how he deliberately gets out of bounds, make sure he's out, and then touches the football. He knew the rule. Out of bounds, he touches the ball. That makes it an out-of-bounds kick. They get the ball on the 40-yard line.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Philly special.
This is an unbelievable call. This is like going for the onside kick against Peyton Manning because you don't want him to get the ball too many times. You don't think you can hold him out.
Super Bowl 52 felt like a David and Goliath matchup if there ever was one, with Eagles backup quarterback Nick Foles facing off against all-time great Tom Brady. But Philadelphia held their own against New England and pulled off one of the most brilliant trick plays of all time in the process. At the end of the first half, at 4th and goal with 38 seconds left on the clock, the Eagles center snapped the ball directly to running back Corey Clement. He then pitched it to tight end Trey Burton, who launched a perfect pass to the QB in the end zone.
And they're going to snap it, and it's Trey Burton who throws caught. Foles, touchdown.
Foles became the first quarterback to catch a touchdown in the Super Bowl and got to hoist the Lombardi Trophy not long after.
Just another game, right, Nick? Yeah, just another game.
Which trick play had you yelling at your screen? Be sure to let us know in the comments below.
Let's go! Levine Toilolo! Let's go!
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.